In other stories, Zimbabweans will finally elect a new government on the 30th of July 2018. Today, President Emmerson Mnangagwa announced the election date after political parties and NGOs were given the opportunity to check the voters' roll. In other developments, the Constitutional Court in the country dismissed a court application that would have seen Zimbabweans in the diaspora voting outside the borders for the first time.
A political party gathering, but the ZANU-PF leader used the opportunity to share the news many have been waiting for.
I have declared the proclamation today. This is the proclamation 2 of 2018 in terms of our constitution, proclaiming for a general harmonized election in Zimbabwe on the 30th of July 2018.
This will be the first election where former President Robert Mugabe will not be on the ballot paper.
We will have to wait for elections that are coming.
Are you confident the elections will be free and fair?
I don't know. In the circumstances in which we are, I don't think so. Definitely don't think so.
We are looking around and about all Zimbabweans who feel this is the time that they should come and work for the country. Yes, we are freedom fighters. We can still be telling them. Yours is to continue to give your ear to what the masses, the people, are saying. Don't deviate to the expectations of the people. That's where Mugabe made a mistake.
A lot of things have gone wrong. He tried, he's done his bit. In fact, what we ought to be doing is, I'm taking over a country which is at a given point in time, where there are both good and bad things that have happened. I ought to distill the good that has happened and build on it, and clearly change completely the bad that has happened. My effort, in my opinion, is going to be to build a Zimbabwe that I believe in, as opposed to remaking a Zimbabwe of the past that I cannot do anyway. So I'm absolutely clear on this. I would respect President Mugabe. He's an old man. I think he deserves to be left alone. He made his mistakes, but the test for me should not be about what I do about President Mugabe.
On many occasions, Mnangagwa has promised free and fair elections. Opposition parties and those who supported Mugabe have always called for a conducive environment for campaigning and voting.
Let us have a fact-finding mission. A coup took place and nothing has happened to audit it, so that we have an evidence-based understanding of the implications of the coup. And lastly, if nothing is done to have a fact-finding process in order to then test the readiness and the requirements for free, fair, and credible elections, we will set a dangerous precedent in SADC.
We are focusing on the election. We are united to win this election. We are even building a grand coalition to make sure that beyond just the party, we are able to attract other like-minded forces to build a convergence around the idea of transformation, the idea of prosperity, the idea of an opportunity for the people of Zimbabwe. That's what we are working on.
Many international observers are expected to descend to Zimbabwe to observe the elections. Sophie Mkwena, SABC News, Johannesburg.